So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
He's come loose. Al-Ahmadi has it out wide and in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is wayward.
Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction, and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
Monreal. Alexis Sanchez. Koscielny tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Oh, that's neat. Aimed long and direct. Monreal. Now the pass. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Shot at goal! Just off target.
Well, the keeper ended up a spectator there. He was wrong-footed and stranded, and for me, I think he was left praying.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And it's Monreal. Great challenge. Neni. It is deadlocked. Alexis Sanchez looking for options. Count. Passes it through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Alexis Sanchez. Get a throw in. Cuts it out. Romeu. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Koscielny. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal. And it's Count. Koscielny comes sliding in. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a loose ball. Tries a through ball. Whipped in. He's there to get rid. Speculative strike.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Koscielny. Alexis Sanchez. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Passes it through. Cazorla boots it upfield. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Alexis Sanchez. Thrust towards the front line. Now the pass. It's gone a long way up and away. The defence can get it clear. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. There is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Feyenoord may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Feyenoord clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Cazorla decides to play it back. Lens. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Monreal does well there, alert. Hector Bellerin. Cazorla. Alexis Sanchez. Cazorla. Hector Bellerin. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Looks to slip it through. Lucas Woudenberg has it in a wide position, so what next? And that's been repelled. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Jens Toornstra goes long and forward. In with a header! Good idea, just poorly executed. Lens is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brings it forward. Tries a through ball.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the pass. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Lucas Woudenberg knocks it towards the front. Back to the keeper and go again. Monreal. Koscielny. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, good interception. Who's going to make this theirs? Steered out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Mustafi gets good distance on it. Czech can hoist it clear. Alexis Sanchez. Forward it goes. Arsenal get it back again. Now it's Lens. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And out to safety.
Arsenal have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond.
Feyenoord have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Jens Toornstra stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. They've managed to get it away. It's El Akhbadi!
Well, at the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Monreal. Al Ahmadi gets it back. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Arsenal had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Hector Bellerin, Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Lens. Header! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Feyenoord got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Pushes it out wide. Crosses into the area. Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Looking to force his way through. Welbeck plays it out to the flank. Hector Bellerin crosses into the box. No, not quite. Feyenoord just have to run down the clock. Coquelin battles to win it back. And that is that. So home advantage told. They have the win they wanted and have a useful lead to carry away with them into the second leg. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Feyenoord against heereveen. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Looks to slip it through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. First effort on goal.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Dinks one in. Teller. The ball through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Feyenoord have themselves a penalty to get them off and running. Oh, never in doubt.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Feyenoord go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Gets it into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Keeper's not concerned by that. And it's Pella. He's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Dashing forward at pace. Feyenoord get themselves out of a self-dug hole.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
It's the through ball. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Feyenoord are the most prolific team in the league this season. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bilal Basacikoglu. It's Basacikoglu! He's long and forward. Looks like a good ball through. In with a header! Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Bilal Basacikoglu looking to get on the end of this. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Congolo. too long, and over the line. Feyenoord are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Hurtles into the tackle. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kiyotake keeps everyone guessing. This is promising. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And that should be the keeper's. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Pumps it forwards, cuts it out. Now it's Basacikoglu. Phil Jones boots it upfield. Now the pass. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's out of reach. Who's going to make this theirs? Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Pella. Pella plays it out to the wing. It's a long forward pass. Pella tries a through ball. How about it? Danger averted for now. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and 2 managers.
Feyenoord head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Ball's... Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Passes it through. Phil Jones was not to be moved. Song Bilong tries the route 1 option. Bilal Basacikoglu tries a through ball. Heereveen, their previous results are some adept management.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. He can get that clear. Play for a throw. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Basacikoglu. Just a whisker away. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Now the pass.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too... Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Feyenoord have been hit early in the second half of recent games. They're looking to correct that fault now. Hits it! Oh, didn't catch it right. And it's Pella. Battles to win it back. Spoon forward. None shall pass, that's the message there. Looks like a good ball through. Elia, chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Well positioned to make that interception. Song Bilong tries to get it forward quickly. Bilal Basacikoglu, in by Basacikoglu. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Basacikoglu gets it back. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Looks to slip it through. Bilal Basacikoglu hit into the middle. Off the post! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Heereveen didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And it's Pella. Now it's Basacikoglu. Pumps it upfield. Sal. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Basacikoglu. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Ball swung in. Up to meet it! Oh, and that should have been two.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Tony de Vilhena. Tony de Vilhena with the ball through. Bilal Basacikoglu cuts it back. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Pella battles to win it back, knocks it towards the front. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Tries a through ball. Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Now it's Basachikoglu. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Who's going to make this theirs? Terence Congolo. And the referee brings it to a close. Feyenoord hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box...